Hey, we going live. We live. We live. We're live. Y'all come on in. Come on in. We're going to discuss the state of the economy and how we can secure our families and our homes. Y'all let me know where y'all going to be chiming in from. Let me know city and state that you're chiming in from. Let me know. Let me know. What's going on, Larry Bush? How you doing, my brother? Let me know what city and state you're chiming in from. Yes, sir. How's the weather in New York? It's still cold up there? Charlotte, North Carolina. Welcome, welcome. The one and only. Yeah, man, you got to come down south, man, get some of this 80-degree weather. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Let me know what city and state you're chiming in from. Yes, sir. Atlanta. We're an hour away from Atlanta. We'll actually be there this weekend for my son's AAU tournament. Come on. Today we're going to be discussing the state of the economy. Oh, boy. And what we can do to secure our families. Yeah, yeah. We was up there last weekend in the tournament. They did pretty good. They didn't pull it out though. They lost the champ. Well, they lost in the tournament, the second game in the tournament. But they're going back this weekend to see what they can do. The state of the economy. What do you guys think about the economy? How are you guys gonna maneuver? How are y'all maneuvering through this economy? Let me know. Let me know. What are y'all doing to effectively maneuver through this economy? Is it just one job, or is it? Are you got side hustles? What do you got? What do you got going on? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Need some advice. I'm about to give you some advice. I'm about to give you some advice. The biggest thing that I was the thing that I was taught, and it stuck with me since I was in my 20s. It says create leverage. If you don't create leverage, you're gonna become somebody's leverage. And a buddy of mine, he's an entrepreneur. He owns a bunch of barbecue pits, and he told me this. He said, "I said, man, you love wearing that T-shirt, and his T-shirt had his logo on it." He said, "I'd rather wear my T-shirt that got my name on, or wear somebody else T-shirt with their name on it." And that's facts. That's facts. We have to learn how to start doing something else, or we're gonna be working for somebody else. Hold on for a second. Hello? I'm on a live. Trying new things. What new things are you trying? Tell me something. Tell me what you're trying. Larry, hey, Jam Pro, it allowed me and my wife to become financially free and to get off into other things like our passion, real estate, investing in cryptocurrency, gold and silver, um, and Airbnb business. So JanPro allowed us to free ourselves in order for us to start doing other things that would keep us financially free. Or so definitely JanPro is a tool, or it's a model that you can use to get financially free and stay financially free. So you guys, I'm a big advocate on the commercial cleaning franchise, be it JanPro or whatever you decide to do. Just take massive action. Take massive action. The one and only. What are you doing? I see you saying you're trying new things. What are you doing? What are you doing? Government contract, sub 2. Okay. JanPro. Okay. So have you started your JanPro business out in Charlotte? Is this Miss Sand out in Charlotte? This Miss Sand out in Charlotte? Miss Sand, you're supposed to be on started that JanPro business. Let's go. Government contracts. I work for the government. Work for the government for 5 years, overseas contracting. They pay. They pay. So government contracts, anything you can do to partner up with the government, you don't have to worry about a check or a meal. You're gonna make some money. Is JanPro the best cleaning company? Um, it is what it is. It's a tool. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it's what you make of it. It's what you make of it. Um, it's what you make of it. So, although JanPro may not be the best, it also allows you to um, get your time freedom, buy back your time. That was the main thing from contracting overseas, coming home. I didn't want to work for anybody, and JanPro allowed me to buy back the time that I missed being away from my family. So it is what it's your why. Your why is gonna make you free. I don't care what it is. Your why, if you have a strong enough why, it's gonna make you financially free. It's gonna push you there. But that fire has to be burning so much inside of you that you just can't sleep at night. You don't want to be on a job. That why will make you go through the fire. That why will have you doing what you thought you could never do. You know, we never thought we was going to be in the cleaning business, the cleaning industry. But that why allowed us to push through the bad days, the days that we felt like quitting. It allowed us to push through that. So you have to develop that why. That why will push you to the next level. Yeah, I got a guy in New York that actually is in New York City. He works out of he lives in the Bronx. He works out of Manhattan. So yeah, New York is a good spot to have a JanPro business. JanPro does not report to any credit bureaus. They're not in the credit game. Trust me. Um. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see if Gerald can get on. Gerald can get on. He's out. He's doing pretty big things in New York. So y'all can pass each other's contact information. Always in your area. Always link up with a person in your area so you can feed off of their energy. You feed off of their energy, man. I'm telling you. You need someone that you could just talk to because there's gonna be some tough days. There's gonna be some tough days. I will. I'll email me. I'm gonna put my email in the chat. Email me, Larry, and I'll get you guys together. Need a mentor? Sign up for the one-on-one Patreon. Let me put that. I'm gonna pin that in the chat. I'm gonna pin that in the chat as well. I'm gonna pin my email address, and I'm gonna pin the chat. My Patreon. Man, you guys, if you need the one-on-one VIP, if you need, you need one-on-one um, coaching, just go sign up for the VIP, and we can get you started. But today's economy. Now we seen, I don't know if you guys are following today's economy, where there's another interest rate hike today, 25 basis points. That's probably, you're probably going to see some more banks collapsing. Because I mean the economy is they're putting a band-aid on what's going on truly with the economy. You know, all this printing money, everybody was getting these checks back when the pandemic was going, it's coming back to haunt them. You know, you got a lot of money going, you got a lot of money circulating out, and the pegging of the oil from USD to yuan, Chinese yuan, it's going to hurt America more than it's going to help them, because there's nowhere for the dollars to flow. Being overseas, I seen it clearly. I seen it because no one was taking the dollar where I was at. Actually, the dollar was the weaker currency where I was at. So now you're starting to really see it with the prices. Prices are going through the roof. Everything is overcharged because the dollar is getting weak. The dollar is, it's the same dollar, but it buys less because there's no buying power with the dollar. We don't produce anything to trade to the world other than arms. So, with that being said, what are we going to do if the dollar collapsed today? What are you guys prepared to do? Where is your money flying into? What is your money doing? How's your money working? Is your money in real assets? Are you taking some of your portions of your money and put it in real assets? You know, when I was coming up, my family never taught us about real assets, real estate. I'm the first person, first generation millionaire. And that's to say it loosely. I don't talk about income or talk about what me and my wife have, but I'm first generation, and it's because I had to shift my mindset. I had to shift the way I looked at money. I had to shift the way I looked at jobs and working for people. I had to shift my mind. I had to see what other people that were in business saw. You know, we were raised to go to school, get a great education, and get a job. You know, but think about this. Why don't you think schools teach Entrepreneurship. Colleges don't teach it. Colleges don't teach you how to manage your money and real assets, do they? So we have to start shifting our mindset on what money is and how we're gonna manage money. Now, when I got started with JanPro, that was the biggest thing for me. I needed to, they want everybody to be an employee. That's why schools are set up. Schools are set up because there's a pipeline into the workforce. There's a pipeline into the workforce. Here's the thing. My sons, they go to private school, right? Private school curriculum is totally different than public school curriculum. My son is 14 years old, and his school is teaching them how to trade stocks, teaching them all about stock markets, teaching them, about cryptocurrency, teaching them. This is stuff that is being taught in private school. Public school teaches you the pipeline to get a job, go to college, get a job, work for somebody. Private schools turning out CEOs and things of that nature. Now, I wasn't an advocate of private school because I didn't know no better, but I was hanging around the right people. My buddy said, look, I would rather invest this $600 a month that I'm paying for private school for my child than going out here buying $600 shoes. And that stuck with me. And my children been in private school ever since. We're advocates for private school. Although there are some great public schools, but the private school will set them up to, if they had to go back to public school, they would be ahead of the game. They would be ahead of the game. But like I said, right now, with the state of the economy, with schools and colleges teaching everybody how to be an employee, what's going to happen when the jobs collapse? You see the layoffs now, and you're going to see more. So what's going to happen when you get laid off? What's going to happen? Are you prepared financially? Are you prepared to pivot? That's why, that's why I'm a big advocate in JanPro. Even if you did it as a side hustle, if you got laid off on your job, you could pivot that from a side hustle into a full-time gig. Because one thing they're not going to lay off. I don't care. Everybody's going to need somebody to come in and clean their facility. They're going to need somebody to come in. When the pandemic was going on and everybody was confined to the house, everybody was shut in, JanPro was passing out these paperwork allowing you to go outside. If you get pulled over by the police, guess what? Show them this paperwork and you can go wherever you want to go. It's because everybody shuts down, but the people that are vital, and commercial cleaning is vital. It's vital. No one's going to want to clean. Like I said, I cleaned the building. We had a contract where we cleaned the building for almost 3 years, and there was nobody coming to work. It was an empty building. Nobody coming to work. And we cleaned that building for 3 years until they finally downsized this year, and we lost the contract. But that's how vital commercial cleaning is. It's a recession-proof business. So I implore you, I'm not telling you JanPro is the best out here. I'm not telling you I'm not telling you that you can't start your own commercial cleaning business. I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you what worked for me. I'm telling you, I didn't want to work in my business every single day. I want to turn my business into a semi-passive business for myself and for my family. That's why I chose JanPro. Now you have a decision to make. Whether you go down that road, you can choose any path. But long as you don't make your job your bread and butter, well, you need to rush out and get you some. We teach our children to buy silver. You know, silver is, I think, about $26 an ounce, and we teach them to buy silver. Take a portion of their income that they make, and put some of it in silver. Just because we want them to understand that although it looks good to have fancy things and nice cars and shoes on your feet, but that ain't wealth. That's not real wealth. Real wealth is tangible physical assets. Tangible physical assets that I can touch. When hard times come, I can take that ounce and go get me some groceries. I can get this real estate and sell it and relocate or survive. But if we're just saying the job is going to be all our end to all be all, and we're just going to store up money in the bank, what's going to happen when the dollar collapses? And all your money is sitting in the bank, and they say, "Oh, well, you're FDIC approved, covered." Your FDIC covered when the dollar is zero don't mean nothing. Does it? Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything when you're FDIC covered and the dollar is zero. Zero from zero is what? Zero. So what is FDIC? FDIC is Federal Deposit Insurance on your money. So the banks will cover your deposits up to $250,000 per account. $250,000 per account. So if you had $250,000 in your savings account and that bank collapsed, FDIC was saying, "Hey, your money is safe with us. You still have this $250,000, although the bank is not in business anymore." That's what FDIC insurance covers. So, but what I'm saying to you is, if the dollar collapses, the FDIC don't mean a thing. It don't mean a thing when when it's zero. It's zero from zero is zero. So I want you guys to really take this serious. Build a business, build a side hustle that allows you to take that side hustle money and put it into real assets. Now, you guys have my email address. If you guys want to know what me and my wife are doing as far as investing in cryptocurrency, silver and gold, things of that nature, email me. You know, there's some things that we're doing that could make some substantial amount of money. But like I said, you want to protect your money. At the end of the day, you want to protect your money that you have. I'm not saying take all your money out the bank. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is protect what you have. Do not let all your money sit around in the bank. You can either put that money in real estate, let that real estate work for you. That's where a lot of our money is, in real estate. A lot of it. But it's a lot of it in cryptocurrency, and it's a lot of it in silver and gold. But the bulk of it is in real estate. But like I said, it has to be in something tangible. But I will say this: start with creating side hustles. If you guys only have one job, if you only got one stream of income, I implore you to get another stream. And I implore you to get another stream after that. But that first stream outside of your job is going to set you free if you work it right. And it could be Jan Pro. Jan Pro can set you free if you do it right. My wife's brother, my wife's father are all in Jan Pro, and all of them making 6 figures with Jan Pro. All of them. And her father has a job. Is an executive at a television station. So you could make money with Jan Pro. I'm telling you. I'm an advocate of it. It can set you free, and it can set you up to do things to where you never have to walk back into a workforce ever again. Ever again. And that's where you want to be, because if you want to pay raise, you know, if I want, this is real talk. If I want to pay raise, guess what I do? I go buy a daggone house and rent it out and get a pay raise. Well, I don't want no 50-cent pay raise. You know, if I want a pay raise, I go get me a house and turn it into an Airbnb and increase my revenue by $40,000 a year. You know, if I want a pay raise, I just go buy a duplex and increase my income $30,000 a year. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying take this opportunity to build you something to where you can funnel that money that you're getting. Don't hoard it. Don't spend it on frivolous things. I know we like to look good and we like to dress good and we like to drive good, but right now that ain't helping you. Take that money, put it into something that's going to create wealth for you. I'm not no real estate guru. I just been doing it since 2005. I can't tell you. I am not going to get on here and say that I can make you a millionaire overnight. Real estate don't work that way. It's not a get rich quick thing. But what I'm saying to you, if you buy the property right, if you buy it right below value and you push value into the property, you always have money there. Y'all, if you want 100,000, all you gotta do is refinance. And guess what? Here's the cool thing. Say, for instance, I wanted $200,000. I go refinance 2 of the properties, pull $200,000 out, tax free. Tax free. I pulled $200,000 out tax free, and guess what? You can't tax debt. So I'm telling you, dude, use this opportunity to get involved in a side hustle or Jan Pro or anything that's going to create some cash flow so you could put it into some assets that's going to keep you protected. I would say that. You know, make your job your side hustle. Build your side hustle up to where your job becomes your side hustle. But we have to do something. We have to start changing our mindset on how we look at money. We have to, because this thing is about to get serious. It's about to get serious. The economy is not going to get any better no time soon. And I don't want to see a lot of us, you know, pass up an opportunity that we had to start a business for $900 or $2,000 or maybe $3,000, and we just pass by it because we allow our fear to stop us from getting involved. But anyway, anybody have any questions before I jump off? I just wanted to get on and talk about the state of the economy and what we can do to build success and secure our families. Anybody have anything for me before I jump off? I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. Rich Dad Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant, Who Stole My Cheese. Pretty much all of Robert Kiyosaki's books I read. Millionaire Next Door. How does the contracts work with Jan Pro? Let's jump on Zoom, Larry, and I can go over that tomorrow. Let's jump on Zoom. Send me an email and we can set up a Zoom link, Zoom, so I can tell you how Jan Pro works. But definitely, all of Robert Kiyosaki's book, Millionaire Mindset, 4-Hour Work Week. Those were some good books that changed my life. Retire Young, Retire Rich was the biggest life changer for me. You retire young, retire rich by Robert Kiyosaki. And that was a big game changer for me. Anybody have any more questions? If you don't have any more questions, I'm gonna hop off. But I really believe you guys take this thing serious. I'm here to help as many people as I can navigate through this business. And I just want to see everybody succeed, man. I truly do. Me and my wife truly want to see everybody succeed. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Larry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll call you tomorrow. We'll set up a time to get on Zoom. But we really want everybody to succeed. And there's opportunity out there for everybody to succeed. But that window was closing. Today's FOMC meeting, they're saying they're tightening credit. They're tightening up credit. You know what that means? When they're tightening up credit, that means that you won't be able to do the things like business funding and things of that nature. They're tightening it. They're going to tighten it up. So you guys got to get in and get this cash while you can, this funding while you can, because when they tighten it up, you're going to be out of luck. I'm telling you, if you use it wisely, it will take you to the next level. But I'll be on here again tomorrow night. I'll be online tomorrow night. We're going to shoot for about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. I'll be on live. I'm going to try to go live every night. My goal, my challenge to myself is to help 60 people in 60 days. I need to help 60 people in 60 days start Jan Pro or take their Jan Pro business to the next level. I have to help 60 people in 60 days accomplish this goal. So let it be one of you guys. All right, I'm out of here.